Alexander. It's all gone. We forgot again. We forgot this in Brisbane too, to put out the Ask Amanda box. Yeah, we'll do it again like that. It's not quite as much fun, but usually we put out an Ask Amanda basket, where you can ask me anything you fucking want, and I will give you an honest answer. And we will start with you.
And second, this girl here.
No, yes, you.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
If I have your set list after the show, I collect.
Oh, that's a simple question. Yes, you can have the set list after the show. Try to ask a complicated question. And not like, will you fuck me, or all that kind of stuff. Because the answer is no, probably. You look kind of serious.
What about it?
That's a statement, not a question, but that's awesome. She said she's a designer and she will design costumes for me. Are you from Melbourne?
I'm from Ballarat.
I love Ballarat. I have a personal attachment to Ballarat. I've spent quality time in the wildlife park there.
Come and talk to me at the signing.
Yeah, come talk to us after the show.
Yep. Have you read Heather Bell's book?
Have I read Heather Bell's book?
Yeah.
Who's Heather Bell?
She's a girl. She's a lady I know, and she said that she sent you her book to read. Oh, sister.
Awkward. What's it called?
I forget. But she
Oh, you forget. So important was it?
I can say that to you.
Okay, well, yeah, remind me. Okay, how about someone from, like, over there? That person who's, like, drowning in the back. Who's going like this, yes, you, with...
I do a community radio station. Can you go? I do a community radio station program on Sundays.
Uh-huh.
And we were actually going to try and get in contact with you sooner, but we
It's kind of too late to promote the show.
She gave you a shot!
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, we love Australia.
ask you, is there somehow we can contact you while you're in a
Yeah, just when you, at the end of the show, come find me at the signing table and I'll give you my email.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a serious question.
Oh yeah, a serious question. That's exciting.
No, that's... Yeah.
Hey Amanda.
Hi.
This is probably kind of an obvious one, but I was there at Annandale in 2004. I was one of the only 3 brigade, and then I
Awesome.
organised for 34B Oxford Street. And it's really weird hearing Coin Operator Boy without Brian. And I'm just wondering, you did the inauguration with Obama there. What's going on with that?
What's going on with the Dresden Dolls? The Dresden Dolls are on, well, obviously we took a break so that I could make the solo record, and this is the tour for the solo record, but we are planning on doing shows and touring next year. And it is weird hearing Coin Operator Boy without Brian. It's different, but it's there's certain songs that just don't sound good on solo piano, especially certain Dresden Dolls songs that without the drums are just like, ah. And then there's certain ones that work, and then there's the stuff on the solo record that, but the whole reason of doing a solo record in the beginning, which changed, but I had all of these songs that just didn't need drums, like Ampersand and Point of It All and Another Year and Blake Says and stuff. And that was the pile that was originally supposed to be the teeny little budget solo record. But then as soon as Ben Folds got involved as the producer, which was awesome, it changed the whole playing field, and I started bringing in all this different material, and things sort of got bigger and went longer. But Brian and I are getting along really, really well, and we're really excited to play together again, to answer your question. Okay, last one, because this is getting long-winded.
Yeah.
Oui, oui.
Do you have a favourite sex outfit?
Yes. Naked. My special naked outfit. Yeah, I've never gotten into fetishy, sexy outfits. Usually I just take all my clothes off and have sex. Yeah, exactly. You know what? There's something about when you wear sexy fetishy outfits in real life. They cease to be sexy in the bedroom, because it's like, oh yeah, that's this thing that I wear fucking in front of everybody. It's not really very special for you.
Being doing that costume, it's so hot.
Yeah. But there's always room for experimenting, I suppose. Your sex life is always changing and growing and evolving. Let's do one last one. That one feels sort of awkward and uncomfortable. That one. Yeah, we need a boy. We need a boy with a serious question.
Yeah!
Oh wait. Oh, or Steven's already picked someone out.
Yeah,
He,
Matt,
he looks pretty serious. Maybe we'll do him too.
the voice at the end of the tracks. Matt,
Oh, on the first Dresden Dolls record?
no, on Who Killed Amanda Palmer.
Oh, the voice on Strength Through Music?
At the end of most of the tracks. You hear,
Oh, the in-between stuff.
Yes.
No, it's not me and Ben. That's,
Matt,
it's Matt Book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my ex-boyfriend who died.
what I'm really interested to know is, as something that's so personal to you, why did you include that on the record?
I included that on the record because it was this recording that... Well, you need to know what it is. If you haven't heard the record, it's not just a recording of him and me talking. It's this very specific event that happened. Wow, it feels really fucked up and heavy to tell the story on stage.
You said...
Okay, so I will. Well, also it felt a little weird to do it, but then again, like my whole life is like this struggle to figure out what's actually like too exhibitionisty and too arty, like that blurry. This is one of those like fucked up blurry lines between art and life where I think it's a great art idea, but someone could come in and be like, oh, that's sort of fucked up. So I was dating this guy named Matt, who I was really in love with in college, and he, it turned out after I had been dating him for a couple of months, was a heroin addict, which is, as like if you know any people who are junkies, it's a really awful, awful, awful thing. And so as soon as I found that out, I told him that I didn't want to date him anymore if he was going to keep using drugs. So he promised that he would stop. And I made a deal with him where I said, as long as you tell me the truth, everything is fine. Like if you fuck up and start using again, we'll figure it out and I'll forgive you, but you have to tell me. And if you lie to me, forget it. Like I can't handle that because I can't handle dishonesty in my relationships at all. And so some weeks went by, and I'm not really sure exactly what happened. I think he was clean, but by the way, you have to know I was like 18 years old, so I didn't know fuck all about anything, and I hadn't done a lot of drugs in high school, or not those kinds of drugs. And so this story is really long. I'm sorry. So one day he like, it was like a party night, and we were it was college, and I lived in a dorm and that kind of thing. And he told me that he was planning on doing drugs with his friends that night. And he had made this promise to me, and I was like, well, that's good and bad. Like, that's really fucked up on the one hand, but you know this in advance and you're still doing it. But I feel really happy that you told me and that you're being honest with me, and just make sure you come home at the end of the night to me. And so I went to the grocery store and I got some chocolate syrup and some ketchup, and I staged this really elaborate suicide on my bed to scare the shit out of him, because I thought that was funny. Or I didn't think it was funny is not the right word. I was 18 and that was my response to it. My response was like, make art. My response was do something so fucked up that it will like jar you into thinking about how much you've hurt me. And that's how I thought when I was 18. And I tape recorded it when he came into the room, and that's what that recording is.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's the story. And then the very sad thing is that he died about 6 months after that. And that was a sad year in my life. But the beautiful thing about it, actually, and I think that the last snippet of the recording is that he actually really liked it. Because he was an amazing artist. He was like this incredible painter and this brilliant, brilliant guy. And he was really mad at first. And then like 10 minutes later, he was like, I love you so much. I love that you did that. That's why I love you. Because he would do something so fucked up like that. So that's the story of that recording. I've never told it before.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you have. And I think maybe we should end that portion of Ask Amanda. Thank you, Stephen. Yes, and we have to do this, switching gears completely. We have been doing this thing every night on tour, and it's been working really well. And I don't need to go on and on about why we need to do it. It should seem, in the state of the music industry, it should seem really obvious. Most of the people who came to this show found out about it, not directly from me. There's definitely, like, there are hardcore people here who are super hardcore Dresden Dolls fans who are on the email list, but most people aren't. And no matter what happens with me or the band or whatever, we've got so many projects, and it's really frustrating relying on just publicists and regular media to get the word out to people when we're touring or when a project happens or a CD comes out. And so what we've been doing, since everybody at the shows nowadays has cell phones, is we have been just stopping in the middle of the show, as we have just done, and asking you, begging you, actually, to text us your email so that we can add you to the Melbourne Dresden Dolls Amanda Palmer mailing list. So, can we get some light, Jeff?